So in 2019, your father ends up passing away, right? Rest in peace.
Yeah.
What was your relationship like with your father when he died?
I tried to get in touch with his family, and I spoke to one of his daughters and one of his sons, but he had 28 kids, so I can't
Holy
I
shit.
can't reach 28 people, So I reached two of them, and I try to look, and then the girl told me like, yo, he told me about this kid. He used to look, he used to look for him, but he never find him. And like, oh yeah, like, so that's how we started talking, and and then she saw me. She was like, damn, you look more than him, like than other brothers I got. You look just like him. I was like, damn, that's a shame, because I was like, music is music and family is family. So sometimes, like when you do tours, the fans they don't understand that shit. Like, oh, stay. Like, I change my flight every time I go to Colombia or Chile. I always changing my flight. Like, okay, I stay for another week because I like the way they treat me. You get me? Like the
Right.
girls or the people, like they cook for me, and they're like, oh, they make tea. It's different, like your neighbors come out, like, oh, you want to come and drink a tea? It's not. It's different. It's a different vibe. So you
So
end up
you didn't have so you weren't able to establish a relationship with him, but you established
no,
a relationship with your half siblings.
yeah, with his
Got
kids and
you.
shit.
Hmm.
And then like I was trying to go through to DR to do a DNA and all that shit to make sure, but all the shit that I was going through, I couldn't travel, So I was like, I didn't do it, but shit happens.
Did you feel some kind of like peace when she said that, he was looking for you and he would talk about that?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did, yeah.
That's good, man. That's good that at least you got that.
Mm-hmm. I did. But I used to be like mad and sad all the time and shit, but then I was like, let's just keep it moving. Now I gotta focus on me and my son. Now my son is a teenager. It's like 15 and shit, Angel. And
Wow.
and I try to tell him the same. Like, you wanna do music, I help you. I help you how to write a song. But if you wanna be a fireman, a cop, anything, I still gonna support you no matter what. So you just tell me what you like or what you wanna be.
That's good,
But
man.
it's
That's definitely good, because
mm-hmm.
sometimes people try to put pressure on their kids to be something else, like live their dreams through their child or whatever. So that's great that you're willing to support him no matter what he wants to do off of what he really likes.
Yeah. And it's crazy because he told me, oh, I like your music. And I was like, oh, I don't want you to listen to every song because I curse. So he told me, oh, make me a list of the songs that you don't curse and shit. So I was like crying. I didn't tell him I was crying. I was like, damn, that made me want to do music again. Like, I didn't even want to do music anymore. Like, I was just, like, try to record, put out whatever I had, and then, like, that's it. I don't want to do it. Because I wasn't getting the support from the people that I looked out in the beginning. You get me? Like, I
Right.
introduced Boy Wonder to NTV. Then TV3 came looking for me when they heard me in La Mega, and they was like, yo, I want you to introduce me to a few groups so I can make a package and go back to Miami. So I remember I called Big Mado, I called Boy Wonder. I called a few people that I knew that was doing something for the music. Because I know a bunch of rappers, but none of them was taking it serious. So I know that Boy and Mado, SPK, they was every day in the studio. So I was like, let me bring them. And that's what a real artist do. Like, if there's another artist that is talented, you bring him with you, or you put him on your album, on your tours, so other people can know about him too. And then you take his fans the same way he take your fans, and then you get more views. But other people's more close-minded. They just think of themselves and shit.
Right. Well, Ray, let me ask you that, right? Because there was a period of time where you said like a couple of videos together, you got 100 million views, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that bother you now when you think about like where is that support?
No, it don't bother me because I see the date and it says 2000, 12 years ago, 15 years ago. You get me? So the new generation is gonna see that. Like, oh shit, this nigga was rapping when I was only 3 years old. I'm 18 now. Or some of them probably younger. You get me? And now they learning from us too, because they're like, damn, he was doing those flows at the time. I could do it now, but I could do it better. They can learn, or they can teach others with their music, or our music. Or nobody's perfect, you know. Everybody learns from each other, and but a lot of people don't like to admit, like, oh, I like this guy, but I like his flow. Let me take his flow and do it my way, you know.
Right.
That's how real Temperamento is. One day he told me, you and Tempo was my inspirations. Like when I heard you rapping, man, I was like, that made me want to rap, man. I was like, oh, damn, like, you my friend. Why you telling me this? He's like, oh, cause I respect you and Tempo too. You're my idols. I was like, so that's why I put it on my album. I
That's
mean, I
dope,
already
man.
worked with him. He already killed it, but
Yeah.
I put him again because he's the only one that is there for me. Like, even when I don't want to do music, he hit me up like, "Yo, you alright? How you doing? How you feel?" That's what real niggas do, you know.
That's a fact, man. Well, Reychesta, man, I just want to thank you for your time. Is there anything you
Yeah,
want to say to the fans before we go ahead and wrap it up?
I just wanted to say to wait for the new album coming up, Letras y Metras. There's another one, EP album I'm working with Dave Nix. It's called Los Sicarios de Pablo, like Escobar, like the Pablo's hitmans, you know. And
Right.
that's more like an EP, but it's gangster, you know, like Spanglish, English, Spanish, Spanglish mixed together with some like Griselda type of beat. It's more guttish. So this one on the is coming out like in a few months. The Sicarios de Pablo, like Pablo hit me. But that's like a EP with a Knicks. And then I got a Letra y Metras, and I got a few tracks with Temperamento, Dave Nix, my man Warrior from Peru, Godfather Part 3, Infamous Mob. So, but we got more
Damn,
music
you've
coming
been
up.
working, man. You got a lot.
We got more music coming up. That's just like the albums and EP that we dropping now. Then I'm working on an album too with SPK, the Nori producer of the Oye Mi Canto.
Right.
And Nori producer is SP Killer. I'm working on an album with him and my man DJ June. So I have like a few singles already out. Working on the videos right now, but I'm dropping this album Letra Metra first, and then the EP, and then the other one. So I got maybe like 4 or 5 albums and shit that I want to put out this year.
That's dope, man. All right, bro. I appreciate you, man. Salute to you. And good luck with all the projects that you got coming up, bro.
Salute to you too. And thanks to Goya and the managers, Cuban Links managers. So hit us up. Any collabos I want to do. Anybody like the music we're doing, collaborations, or anything. Just hit us up on my Instagram, Reychesta SW or Reychesta Fan Club, or you can hit my Facebook, Reychesta NYC. And we're here to work, man. We're here in La Cocina Studio right now, live and vivo y en directo, live and direct.